Dude, just hang on. Just hang on. Hang on.
What's up, everybody? Zachary Strife and Dark Berserker here once again for another hour to an hour and a half of random derpiness. Hope you like the sultry voice, because that's not going to happen for much longer. Where the fuck did my drink just go?
Yep.
I had a drink. I had a drink right here on this thing. Found it. All right. So, hi guys. What's up? We're doing a talk show. Doing the thing. I'm gonna put my cup
You're
over
watching
here.
it, that means you are also bored out of your mind. And I'm not responsible.
No, we have information that you need to know.
We have a deal, these. We have information you need. Come closer,
so
my son.
if any large tech companies are watching this and you want to sponsor our show, feel free to contact me at Zachary Strife at Hotmail. Wait, do I know the password to that one? No, I don't remember. Hold on, I don't remember what's my contact email. Technically, it's Zach's Tech actually, but that doesn't work either. Shoot.
Or just look for the Twitter information down below on the video down below.
If you're one of those fancy pants tech companies that want a piece of this. Yeah, that's right. All right, so starting with the show.
It could be any more heck even if you went.
I get to do this stream sitting awkwardly.
So what do we want to do first?
Because I need to plug in my headset. Son of a piece of... Get over here.
I swear, we know what we're doing.
Yeah, I don't know why this headset wasn't charged. Tech guy forgot to charge something. Oh, that happens all the time, dude. My phone's like never charged, but nothing ever works in my desk. Tech problems? No. No,
we don't want your dirt grabbing. We have enough dirt. You don't have dirt. You have mud. You have blood. We don't need mud.
All right. First article of the day is to do with
Where we
niche
going
market. Oh, it's in order from what you've linked me.
Well, I shift up the order, so I have no idea where you're going for.
Oh, the first one's the virtual reality stuff.
Cool.
Is that to your liking?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, the experts are saying that basically virtual reality might be going down the same road as it did in the past, where it was a very good niche market and then it just kind of died. A big problem with the headsets now is it's very expensive.
But they're saying, hold on. They're saying, oh, hang on, save your money, wait for it. It might get cheaper. Maybe.
That's what the article says. Save your money. That's so scary. That's so scary when it comes to a new product. The reason this article came about is because Computex actually launched 3 new headsets. I don't have them here, but Microsoft is finally unveiling the HoloLens. What the hell were they? Lenovo actually has a headset. I remember that one. I don't remember what the third one was, but there's 3 new headsets at Computex, and they could be competitive, maybe. Probably not. So what's the boil down on this article?
Basically, it's really expensive. The games aren't what they think it is, and a lot of people that want to experience things they can't experience in real life, they can't quite do that now. The development is just too much. It's not there yet. And it costs too much to get into it. Just save your money and see where the industry goes.
Yeah. So
basically what we always been saying.
The third headset that's coming out from Computex is actually from Dell. So you have two mainstream computer builders releasing headsets, Lenovo and Dell. It's so strange. Anyway,
Oh, now I
the
have to
the
make them
big
put on my
thing.
shirt. Oh, but I like Hawaii.
I need to sit back, but I can't because. Anyway, the big thing is they're saying that most people still get motion sick and all that stuff because they haven't gone faster than 20 milliseconds on the headset screen, and I mean, there's no way to really defeat that because as of right now, graphics cards, even on like a really good optimized game, are getting like 16 to 20 milliseconds just from the delay of your hand to what you see on the screen. And I don't know how they're going to do 1-to-1, to be honest. It's going to be a lot of horsepower behind it if they do.
And the sad thing is, like, well, not sad, I guess good, but there's a lot, and we talked about a lot of graphic cards coming out now. Their main goal is to make them so strong because they want to hit that 4K and they want to hit virtual reality.
And the reality is, unless the games are optimized, they're not. They're not.
And here's the thing.
I mean,
we're just now hitting the point where you can get $200 cards that can kind of sort of do virtual reality.
Yeah.
And they're still going, save your money. It's not really what we thought it was.
Well, again, like you said, the investment cost alone, like to power a VR headset on the PC, you're spending at least $200 for the video card, and then another, what was it, 800 for the, another 800 for the HTC Vive.
Right.
So you're $1,000 in just to experience something that you might not even like.
Yeah.
So that's pretty bad. Thank you for the multi-Twitch, Teldeus.
Yeah,
very helpful.
Tal.
I should probably mod you someday.
I already mod him. You can't have him. He's mine.
Anyway, I mean, there's not really much else to say except for it's just, man, it's a niche market. You got to have a bunch of money to get into it. Let's just hope someone can build it cheaper, I guess. Because, I mean, to me, I would love to experience virtual reality, but there's no way I would afford to do it, you know? I have the system that can. Are you just slowly dying?
I love this. Hey, it looks like I'm staring at you across the stream.
We talked about this. I probably need to look this way, don't I?
No, the other way was better.
Oh. See, there's in reality, there's just a giant green screen and it's one camera.
Yep, that's it. I'm on the other side of the house.
Anyway, the holodeck was something that they introduced with VR. It was powered by NVIDIA. That's a really cool concept where you can move around a car and like it's realistic and it looks cool, but just like...
Well, I mean, NVIDIA said like you can't cut corners, and they did. Chain link fence example here, where you need to be able to shake it and hear it and have all these other effects. And like
you have to have the full experience.
And like even AAA games don't do that yet because it's so much work and it's so taxing.
Mm-hmm.
Which means like a full VR experience and a PC that does that.
Oh.
It would take like a shit ton of RAM too.
I did not see this quote until just now. Quote, "This is the year where PC-powered VR will go wireless." That doesn't sound good. That sounds like it's going to add more delay to the problem.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like, a lot of people complain with absolutely all the VR headsets that when they put them on and even if they have a room all set up, they get tangled up in their feet. People are tripping, knocking down, throwing controllers everywhere.
Right.
I mean, I can understand wanting to be wireless.
They do make a harness that you can,
I mean,
make
they
it go
do.
up in the air, but
they even make like a stand that you can run in place, but like more and more money.
The Omni, yeah. If you're wondering why my volume just went down, I just realized it was like peaking the frick out. So I lowered my volume.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Oh my god. Anyway, let's just go to the next thing. The next thing is a lull, which you're not in the same order. I'm doing the order of Discord.
Oh god, I gotta go look at Discord.
Yes, it is the software one.
Okay, cool.
So some of you may have bought into some software sometime, and maybe you thought, man, this is going to be pretty awesome. And then it turned out to be a big heap of crap. Well, that's what this article's all about. The biggest software flops of all time. And I was actually surprised to see an OS in this list.
Oh yeah, totally.
So I we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead. Yeah, I don't care about the introduction to the thing. First one up is Lotus Jazz, which was back in the 80s. None of us know about it. We're barely old enough to even recognize what the 80s was. But Lotus Jazz was a software that came out and for IBM, and it turned out to be absolute crap.
IBM. Anyway.
Oh, what is this? OpenDoc?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. What is that?
If you read into it, it sounds really cool. It's supposed to be modular in programming, but it was a total like
like a notebook. Is it supposed to be like a legit notebook? Because like I see the spirals.
Software projects for Apple.
What the heck? Just the text editor alone required 2 megabytes of RAM.
You remember when computers have like 512 mega?
386. That's what I had in mind.
Yeah.
It was tiny.
Like you had like a single core processor. It went less than 1 megahertz.
No, I'm sorry. 386 was the processor. I think it was like 16 megabytes of RAM was what I had. 8 or 16. I had a very small amount back on my first computer.
I don't remember what mine was.
Anyway, OpenDoc I can't say anything about, but man, does that look confusing as all heck.
Back in the day.
Like
here's a fun one.
It's freaking programming on top of it. Like the right top window is programming.
Oh yeah.
Oh hey, Microsoft Bob.
Now, can you imagine having to use this for your desktop?
There was a kid version of this. And it's how I that's how I got to ski free every time. I can't remember what the heck that's called.
Are you kidding me?
No. When we got our 95 computer, there was a kid version of this desktop, and that's what my parents let me boot into.
Oh, Ferris remembers Bob.
I remember Bob. Oh, what is that? Oh man, now I want to go look it up. Dang it. Go back to this screen for a minute.
You need to look it up. It talks about it right here.
No, the one I'm talking about.
Oh, screw that. We're talking about Bob.
But I gotta remember, it had like 3D dinosaur and all that crap. Like, it was the best. It was the best.
So basically, this was I read a lot. I read everything about this. This was basically just your desktop and everything, little clicky icon. It was supposed
to be a visual representation of your desktop.
Yeah, it was supposed to be simplistic.
And it's horrible.
It's so cute and horrible. Oh, here we go.
Oh, God. The rumors were real, too. They found him. They freaking found him. E.T. the Extraterrestrial, which I have, by the way. I have a copy upstairs. I actually own this game. Don't go get yours. We don't need to see it. You have one, too?
I have.
Wait a minute. Don't go get my copy. You get your own.
Oh,
anyway, Atari, which was the game that was made in a month or whatever, it was the biggest hunk of crap ever. It's crap. Like, we all know the Atari. We already know the the ET game. It's just sad story.
Flashback.
Yeah. I don't. Oh, this is a phone app. That's why I don't know this.
Yeah, I don't remember this either.
Juiced. Back in 2007, when I had a flip phone that I had a manual dial on it. Don't you dare get your flip phone out. Oh, man. Company raised $45 million in funding? Whoa. Oh, it was video streaming on a peer-to-peer network. Oh. That's terrible.
I almost wish I could still try it just to see how bad it was.
Oh, man. I've never heard of this, but
Google Lively.
it's like, it almost seems like they were trying to one-up YouTube by making it peer-to-peer and reducing the overhead, but
screw that. Up to Justin TV. By the way,
yeah.
Hi Twitch.
Yeah, where did Justin TV go again? I don't remember.
Well, we'll get back to you later.
Oh, we will?
I don't know. I think no, it's YouTube later. Never mind. Twitch, you're safe.
So there used to be a 3D program apparently for Google.
Oh yeah.
Did I just? No. Okay. To attempt a competitor to Second Life. Oh wow. I didn't even know that. Oh no. Oh, reading this is just bad. I'm gonna read this.
Go ahead.
It was the tech behemoth's attempt to create a competitor to Second Life, the long-running virtual environment that has become a haven for furries and perverts and furry perverts. Sorry, I just wanted to read that because it's so bad. Next.
Oh wait, hold on. As bad as that was, I gotta pick this up with a little bit of humor from one of my mods. Tal goes, "Put the flip phone down and step away with your hands in the air."
Oh. Do you know why he said that though?
Why?
There is actually a modular gun that ends up looking almost like a flip phone.
Really?
Yeah, I actually just saw something on that. I wonder if that's what he was referencing.
That's strange.
Yeah, very strange. All right, next. I used it. I don't know about you.
Oh, I not this one, but I use this.
Yeah, I
used 4 or
definitely
5.
remember this. Well, maybe it wasn't 6, yeah. And it wasn't 5 because they skipped it, apparently.
Oh, not 5. So 4. I used 4.
Netscape. Yes, we all love and know Netscape. It was a giant heap of trash.
It was not.
It was a giant heap of trash. Ended up becoming Firefox, which is also a heap of trash. Oh, probably shouldn't say that. Some people actually might use as Firefox.
As I look at my stream and I see Firefox everywhere. Like back in the day, I didn't use Internet Explorer. I used Netscape all the time. And here's Zach calling it a heap of trash.
It's a heap of trash. So yeah, if you guys don't know about Netscape, it was a hog. This thing was bloatware to the extreme, and it just wouldn't run on a computer unless you were like a brand new computer. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Firefox. No, you all don't use Firefox. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. All right, my headset's been charging for 10 minutes. Let's see how long it goes. I don't want to freaking sit here like that.
Does your headset run on Windows Vista?
No. But Windows Vista's on the list.
Here's the thing. The very first computer I built from scratch ran Windows Vista.
Okay, so this is where I'm going to have to disagree with this article. And this is where the tinker in me actually had to come out, though. Because you could make this operating system run just fine. I mean, I had friends that swore by XP, and we would run games side by side, and there would be no difference. So it depended if you want to sit there and tweak what was running and what wasn't running.
Oh, okay. So, what I liked Vista
Should have been Windows
ME versus XP was Vista was easier to work with. I thought. I
always thought that too. No, Windows XP was really clunky when it comes to networking stuff.
Oh yeah, you could make it work, but it was more of a pain in the ass. Mm-hmm. But the thing is that but I only ran up to 4 gigs of memory, so I never had the memory issue.
Right.
So, and since that was like the major issue that everybody had, I kind of lucked out, and I never had any real issue. All the other negative stuff, I could actually turn it off. So it backs up what you said, the tinkering thing.
Yeah,
which you would argue that I tinker too much.
Maybe I don't tinker enough. Okay, maybe that's the problem. So yeah, we've all been there. We've all experienced it. Microsoft Vista. You hate it or you love it, or you dealt with it. One or the other.
Or you go to Linux.
Why am I like? Oh, what Linux? Oh, that's not the next one. That's not the next one.
No, shut up about Linux. Don't talk about Linux.
I've never heard about that. They removed it from the Microsoft Store. La 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 la. Yeah, I don't know anything about this game. Apparently, they ran a Kickstarter and sold 2,000 copies, and then, yeah, they failed. Really?
They failed really hard.
Wait, the game is about housekeeping? I didn't even know this. I didn't watch the video or anything. Wow. Yeah, Kickstarter fail? I mean, what do you want to say about that? That's
pretty much it. Pretty much.
Oh, last one.
Then they'll move on to iTunes Ping. And I actually didn't read this one at all.
I don't use iTunes. Like I didn't care about this one.
I have an iPod. I haven't used it yet.
What was it supposed to be? Oh, it was social networking? Whatever. Get out of here. Blech. That's all I got. Sorry. What did I just... No, get out of here. No, Ping was bad. Don't make me open it.
So what do we have next?
The software was intended to match people with similar tastes in music. But you could only select 3 genres of music. Wow. What a fail. GG, Apple.
Rock, heavy metal, goth metal.
Nope, that's
metal.
It was probably rock, rap, country.
Crap.
Gotta change my bit rate. I'm actually dropping frames. Just a moment.
Wow, I have dropped 0 frames.
I've dropped 59. A whole second.
Oh, wow. You lost a quarter of a soul.
Oh, no. See, okay, so this next one, there's a little bit more to the story, and I didn't really read it. Hopefully you did.
Uh-oh.
I'm guessing this guy is an influential person, which is why he got fined. Are you reading it real quick?
No, I was looking to see. Okay, I got it.
All right.
Try and stay on the same topic.
Man fined $4,000 for liking Facebook comments. Well, Yeah, see, this is where I get a little confused because I don't know anything about this guy. But basically what happened is he was liking things that were not good, like this stuff, anti-Semitism, racism, and fascism. He was liking stuff like that, and I assume he's an influential person in some way, or else there would be no reason for him to be fined for all this.
Okay, I can sum all this up really easy, really fast. The UK wants to make an example out of it. They don't want people to like get behind things like this, which is right.
It's the UK. Okay,
Yeah, it's the
yeah.
UK.
They're really huge on like anti-hate stuff, especially right
I think it
now.
was the UK. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure it was, but anyway, it might not have been. I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure I read it somewhere in there. Anyway, regardless, they just don't want people to agree with that and all that. That's fine, but it starts to blur lines and everything where you can just click a button, click a like button. It means absolutely nothing because they're reading way too much into it if you actually read the article. And it ends up like you could just click on some music and there could be like a little bit confrontational music like I don't like eggplants. And there could be a lot of people to take offense to that and they could just take you to court. Now that's really silly, but it's a little bit different way. Different direction there.
It's a Swiss court. So Switzerland?
Switzerland, okay.
Oh, he's going unnamed right now. That's why we don't have a name. That makes sense. Oh, okay. Here, this is way better of an article. This is a way better article. Okay, let me pop this one in for you. This has a lot more information. Unfortunately, it's something we didn't get to read beforehand, but there's more information there.
Okay, so hang on just a second. I found a segment here. The reason given was his clicking of the like button constituted indirect endorsement of the comment, but further to that, the court also recognized the act liking the comment as further distribution of them. A statement made by the court said the defendant clearly endorsed the unseemly contents and made it his own.
There's more information. There's detailed information that I found. That's what I linked you. In the first case of its kind in Switzerland, the 45-year-old unnamed defendant was found guilty after he liked several posts on Facebook accusing a president of an animal rights group of racism and anti-Semitism. The post came during the discussion on Facebook over which animal warfare groups should be allowed to take part in the large vegan street festival in Switzerland. Post describing blah, 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 blah as a racist and anti-Semitic or a fascist, blah, 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 and his organization as a neo-Nazi association. So, yeah.
Here's the thing. I can throw all that out because it's what I found most disturbing is the act of being taken to court at hitting the like button, regardless of the contents.
Yes, but if this person... Shut up, Dick Rock. I can't say these words, I'm sorry. If the person is an influential person, he is distributing false accusations against someone. And that is illegal.
It's called slander.
It's illegal.
But getting rid of that, going back to the like button.
He was indirectly distributing false information about people by hitting a like button. If you're a public figure, you have to know what kind of power you have.
Stop. Say that first couple lines one more time.
If you're a public figure?
No, go back.
I forgot.
You are distributing false information by hitting a like button.
Yeah.
Let me say that one more time.
Mm-hmm.
You are distributing false information. Let me simplify that. You are distributing information. The information distributing by hitting a like button.
That's what happens when you're a public figure. Everyone can see what you like and not like.
It doesn't matter if you're even a cucumber. A like button doesn't mean shit.
This is the future though, because this is internet policing. That's what it is. It's just internet policing, and that's going to be a thing. No, I agree that it's stupid. Don't get me wrong. I agree that it's dumb.
We gave you news. Now we're sharing our opinion, and our opinion apparently is not the same.
No, I agree it's stupid. The like button doesn't mean anything.
It means
doesn't. It means that he supported the articles that were saying that he was.
At the very least, he's not giving out any more information. He is merely agreeing, and it doesn't matter who he is.
And this is exactly why it's a gray zone, because you could take this and swing it any way you want.
Exactly. Literally. That's why I don't like it. That's why it's too draconian for me. Because you can take it and swing a totally opposite direction and come back and bite any one of you guys out there.
Yeah.
Like that. You don't want that. That's just broke another tooth. You have to go to the dentist tomorrow.
No, it's okay. It was one of the temporaries.
Oh, okay, cool.
Anyway. Let's see. Let's just move on. Like, that's just a giant gray zone that we can just back and forth all day long if we want to. It's technically, it's political. You're muted. You're muted. You're dying over there, clearly.
Anyway.
Oh, jeez.
Let's talk about YouTube. You know, because none of us use YouTube at all. We don't make content for YouTube at all.
I hang my head in shame. Though the reasons they added it are making sense.
Again, gray zones.
Yep. All right. So YouTube adds more details and restrictions around which videos can be monetized. So let's put this as a point right now. Monetized advertising, not videos that can be put on YouTube, videos that can be accepted for advertising.
Woo! I got my own show! Yay! So talking about monetizing. Oh, he's back.
No, you made me hungry, you piece of shit. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just skip to the meaty bits. These are the new restrictions. Hateful content. They will no longer advertise. Content that promotes discrimination or disparages or humiliates an individual or group of people on the basis of that individual or group's race, ethnicity. You can't do it either. Or ethnic origin, nationality, religion, disability, age, veteran status, sexual orientation, gender identity. Ooh, interesting. They put that one in there. Or characteristic associated with a systematic discrimination or marginalization. So no hate towards anybody.
Okay, so I don't have a problem with this one whatsoever yet.
No, and again, this is advertisers. Advertisers don't want to put their money on hateful content, that's 100% fine with me.
We'll get to them later.
Okay.
But this one I have no problem with because it makes sense. We all have to get along. We all have to be civil. Cool. We all agree.
Holy shit, that's a big chip.
Holy moly! That looks like sour cream and onion.
Biscuits and gravy, bitch.
Okay, then.
They're okay.
You're like,
I should have got sour cream and onion. The second one here actually kind of makes me mad because I like watching videos that do satire.
English, do you speak it?
Not today. Inappropriate use of family entertainment characters. Content that depicts family entertainment characters engaged in violent, sexual, vile, or otherwise inappropriate behavior, even if done for comedic or satirical purpose.
Okay.
There's a video that I liked a long time ago, and it was a very adult version of Mario. That would fall under that group.
Yeah, I've seen many of Mario ones like that too. Here's the thing. That right there. Comedic or satire?
Satirical.
No.
Okay, so it's not just me.
No, it's me too. I can never speak anyway. These two things right there. If it didn't have these two things right here, I would have no problem for it whatsoever. But because it's that way, I have a huge problem with this. Because that's like a third of YouTube, I would think. That's a huge chunk of YouTube.
Would that actually go against Red versus Blue?
Well, it says family entertainment characters. Is Halo really family entertainment?
No.
Isn't it like rated mature?
Yeah.
So,
actually, no. I don't think Halo is rated mature.
No? Teen?
I think it's teen, yeah.
Maybe? I don't know then.
Nope. M. For blood and gore.
Oh, mature. Okay, so then no. Red vs. Blue is alright.
Dang it. Tech Rock, I don't need proof that you use Firefox. You tweeted it at me. Thank you for the tweet, Tech Rock and Drummer Girl. Anyway. And they don't want to advertise for any incendiary or demeaning content, aka content that is gratuitously incendiary. Is it on fire? Like what? I'm confused by that. Anyway,
Flamers.
Inflammatory, demeaning, for example, video content that uses gratuitously disrespectful language that shames or insults individual groups. Doesn't that kind of fall under the hate thing?
Okay.
Pretty much.
Okay. This is generally pretty good too. I generally don't have many issues with it too, except for one tiny little piece of little thing here. I'm a little bit worried that criticism, even constructive criticism, like the kind of stuff we do, would fall under this.
Well, again, they even say right here, it's kind of a gray area because what constitutes a gratuitous amount?
And they said they're working on allowing people to remove if they got strikes and whatever.
Right.
But here's the thing: like if you're making comedic value stuff and you label it appropriately, I don't think that's a problem. Just like if you're giving constructive feedback in a video, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So if they can just like avoid those things, I don't have any problem with this whatsoever, but they're going after the comedy stuff. And I know that a lot of people go on YouTube for comedy. And that's going to be a huge issue for
That's
YouTube.
A problem.
So,
I mean, YouTube is only adding more gray areas to their already huge gray area problem. So, like, whatever.
I love you, Twitch.
Hey, it's a bus.
Oh, you got there, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know shit about audios, buses and cars and shit, so this is all you.
All right, I'm gonna sum it up real quick. Hey, look, it's a bus. Hyundai made a new bus. It's not as good as America's bus. That's the article.
Does it mean it's better than American Bus?
No,
Because Hyundai made it?
the newest bus from American manufacturer Proterra, the Catalyst E2, supposedly gets 350 miles of street driving on a single charge. So it's not as good as the American bus, but they made a bus.
But you missed something here. Also, be fully charged in just over an hour.
Yeah, that's neat.
And just over an hour?
I mean, yeah, that's the new battery tech. That's what everyone's waiting for.
I mean, you could literally just carry like a words escape me. A generator in the back of this bus. Go to the gas station, fill it up with gas, and then just plug in the generator and charge you up.
I guarantee you that's actually what happens. I know that the buses around the big city that I live in, they are electric buses that have a generator in the back.
Yeah.
1 hour isn't enough. What do you, no. Hour. Okay, no, Tech Rock, you heard that wrong. It's an hour to charge the batteries.
Not an hour to run. It's an hour to charge.
It has 180 miles of use, if you didn't catch that. And fully charges in an hour. The big part there is fully charges in an hour. Don't do it, no! Because this is a new battery tech that we've been waiting for, and it's going to end up getting into cell phones and all that crap. Probably. Besides that, it's a bus. I mean, what do you want to talk about? It's neat, but is the footprint
from a technology standpoint? It's a big honking thing. It travels a good distance, and it's only an hour charge. Improvement, man, improvement.
An hour to charge.
Moving on.
No, that kind of brings up a little bit of a debate, though, because is the cost to create that vehicle less of a footprint than using a regular standard bus? Did I hit some nerve? I mean, I don't know.
I don't have any electrical vehicles where I live anyway. It's all gas, so whatever.
Well, the city I live in is, or city, the city I live near. Wow, my throat did a weird thing. Is like 40 miles away, so I don't have any of that near me technically. Anyway, this article goes on to bash on Elon Musk for making underground tunnels as well.
Whatever, we can skip that. Whatever.
Oh, that's not
moving
the right
on to Microsoft. This is the UK thing I was thinking about.
I want this. I would use this so hardcore.
What? Oh, the new article.
I would totally do this. Yeah.
Microsoft is now paying people to use Bing in the UK with its reward scheme. So basically, you get about 3 or 5 points every time you search something on Bing, and then you cash that in at some point after you accumulate so much.
Alien Pickle actually jumped in real quick and said the good part about these buses is that it doesn't burn fuel when they're sitting still, since the buses still sit to load and unload. Yeah, I can see that, but they still probably have like AC and stuff running for the passengers.
Oh my God, he's just a hater. It's fine.
Nope, I'm trying to figure out everything wrong with everything. Oh my God, the UK will abandon the plan and declare Bing's it. Oh no. Anyway, long story short, you get paid to use Bing.
Yep, that's pretty much it. Which is, like, it's up to you guys whether or not it'd be, like, a good thing or a bad thing. Like, I don't hate Bing, but this is just another thing that Microsoft wants you to, like, start using Bing and Windows 10 so they can collect your data.
Oh, come on. and specifically their Edge browser, because if you're using the
It's
Edge browser, you get double points.
All in one. So they collect more of your data.
I wanna flip people off so bad right now.
It's to use your data, but they're gonna give you a little bit of a kickback for it. So it's up to you whether or not how much you value your data or not. But at least you're getting money for it now.
I hate being enough for the two of us. I've got you covered. Oh man, how would you even? You can earn 150 points a day, but how do you do that if you can only earn 60 points a day? Oh, if you buy things, they give you points as well. Oh, jeez. Use the Microsoft Store, get points.
So all you Windows 10 S users out there, make sure you use Bing and you buy all your stuff from the Windows Store.
Oh, that's actually a good point.
Those
computers would actually benefit from it, which is BS. I still don't like Windows 10 S. Yeah, I know about the Bing points program in the US. I actually keep supposedly getting 100 points every month for doing nothing, whatever.
Yeah, nobody cares.
That's not the right thing. I went to the wrong screen.
Shall we move on, or shall we still gloat about Bing?
Nah, screw it.
Netflix. This made me
really
is scary.
Sad. This is scary.
This made me not want to deal with Netflix anymore. Personally, me. So just fair warning.
You're the net neutrality guy, so good luck.
So
good luck, have fun, eat chips.
So I'm going to sum this up really close here. The spokesperson for Netflix, because years ago when they had net neutrality and everything, Netflix, I guess, was at the forefront. I didn't really pay attention to who was there. But they were one of the companies that were pushing for this and everything. And they were pushing for it because they had to have it, because they weren't big enough. They were kind of small. And net neutrality, again, helps smaller companies. And they were small then, so it helped them. And now they're bigger companies, and they're staying quiet about it because, quite frankly, they don't care. Because whether it stays or it goes, they're fine. In their own words, and I'm paraphrasing, they're fine. So, and I...
we do not, and I quote, we do not have a special vulnerability to it. That's what you're talking about.
Right. So, they really don't care one way or another. So they'll be fine just without. And I quote here, just what made me really sad. And I quote, "But if you were hoping that they would be a warrior for net neutrality now just because it was then, stop doing that." No! Whoever wrote this, The Verge, no, because that's your natural reaction to go back to what... If you have somebody that did something before and a catastrophe breaks out, like if a war breaks out, you don't just go to the farmers, you go back to the army.
Let's go!
So, yeah.
Sorry.
Makes me really sad that they just don't care anymore because they have enough money, they're big enough that it doesn't affect them anymore.
No, I'll even bring the quote here right now. Because they even said that they're big enough.
Yeah, they did.
It's not narrowly important to us because we're big enough to get the deals that we want.
Did that do that in a snivy voice? Did I do that good enough?
And I'll read this right now here. For again, he does believe that smaller players are going to be harmed if net neutrality goes away. Saying that, I quote, where net neutrality is really important is the Netflix of 10 years ago.
Right. He's saying that the companies that are currently in the position that they once were in are screwed. They can...
Yep. Mm-hmm.
If Netflix, who is struggling to compete for bandwidth in areas where ISPs, who are direct competitor to cable companies, cough Comcast, this gives them an actual foot to stand on when demanding a level of service, because now it's a contracted paid thing. It ends their problem of being congested on purpose by the carriers. Huh. I like you, Alien Pickle. You actually can't talk about stuff that we're talking about. I appreciate that, man. Sorry for sneezing over everybody and in your ears, and I feel better now, though. Basically, screw you, Netflix. Ah!
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just not. It's not a good message to send out there. I mean, this is something that if I was, even if I wanted to say this, and I was going to say it's like, I would not put this out in the public. I would lie.
Oh, you've got a lot to talk about. Let's talk about the companies who pay politicians to pass more restrictive legislation in their market, which basically throttles any new startup competition. They're basically big enough to pay down the legal fees. No one else starting up can afford to enter the market due to the level of red tape that has been built as a barrier. So companies can buy legislation to monopolize the market. This is a huge EU issue and part of the Brexit. Yeah. It's a problem everywhere, to be completely honest. It's just the way the world turns right now, which is just super annoying.
Yeah, it's all the little people who get screwed over. It's really sad.
It's nice that they can start companies in the U.S. There's a lot of startup ISPs that are trying to get in the market right now. The big thing is the gigabit service, because a lot of the big companies around here don't offer that. But yeah, it's just not great.
Anyway, let's talk about something fun and kind of a little bit.
I'm gonna listen to every one of these too.
Yeah. So 9 creepy sounds recorded in space by NASA. Totally 180, but it's still science. And science is computers.
Science.
Space.
Wait, my upload keeps derping out. I lost some more frames just now.
So I'm not gonna read all this stuff. Basically, different probes and spacecraft went by planets and recorded the sounds that planets made. That's it. And we're just gonna have fun with it. So the first on the list is Jupiter. You guys want to hear what Jupiter sounds like? Here we go.
Oh yeah, I have to pay attention. Space!
Doesn't really sound like a whole lot, does it?
It's just kind of like chirping.
Next, we have Europa, and this should be pretty decent.
Europa.
Ooh, kind of bubbly. Okay, that's enough of Europa. Next, we have that planet I can't read.
Ganymede.
Ganymede.
Sounds a lot like Jupiter.
Oh, I can hear the clicky. Deeper rumbling.
Ooh, that gets weird at 17 seconds.
My brain is getting sucked out of my ear. Alright, that's enough of that. Then we got Jupiter bow shot.
If I was God, I would have made a planet that made whoopee cushion sounds.
Ooh, listen to Jupiter. I hear birds.
Whoa. I have these turned way the heck down, by the way.
Me? Okay.
Are you not turning yours down?
Nope.
Oh God.
This is gonna be really freaking loud.
Yeah, I have mine down to like 5%. Because they're super loud. So
I didn't think about turning them down. It's turned down now.
Oh God. You have to turn them down for each one of them. What does Callisto sound like?
Callisto.
Sounds like a record player. That's the first thing I thought of.
You're actually right.
There's a little bloop bloop.
Generally the last planet, Saturn Lightning Storm.
Yeah, I actually have played Elite Dangerous. I love the sound engineers. They did an amazing job on that game. Huh. That's not what I expect. Just sounds like really muffled rain falling or something.
Cassini crossing a faint Saturn ring.
Cassini crossing a faint Saturn ring. This is just strange.
Like, did you even think about sound when you think space?
What is this?
Saturn sounds like a bong hit.
Drummer girl sent me something just now. I'm gonna send it to you if you wanna do it real quick or not.
Alright, I'm gonna listen to this last one here.
What is this one? The Voyager crossing into interstellar space.
Yeah. Not really any sound there.
Man, it makes me want to just go watch NASA live right now. Ooh.
Ooh, plasma sound at Jupiter. And that is exactly the last one.
Yep. Alright, so really quick update for those that have a Nintendo Switch, like I do.
Yeah, we can do that.
They have confirmed that the Nintendo Switch's online services will be $20 a year and includes classic games. And I don't know what that actually includes.
So you still have to pay to go online.
Oh, you can take... Oh, that's cool. You can play the classic games anywhere. You don't need to be connected to Wi-Fi, first of all. Once you download them, you have it. You will be able to play a variety of classic games. Doesn't really... I mean, it gives a couple of examples. So that's cool. So the Switch is officially an emulator. Nintendo Switch's console or online services will be $20 a year compared to PlayStation's $80 and Xbox's $100. So I mean, it's a heck of a competitive price. $20 a year.
I mean, you have one. Would you feel justified paying $20 a year? Because I know, well, at least you don't stream that many games on it that often.
I only have 2 games.
Well, I mean, would you feel like if you had, like, I don't know, 5 games, you would get your money's worth out of $20 a year?
Now you're asking a person that actually did buy Xbox Live. First of all. So to me personally, that's a really good deal. But if they don't have the games to back it up, then no. Like right now, the only game that you can play through online is Mario Kart.
I mean, I asked because back in the day when I used to play on my PlayStation 3 all the time, if they had it back then, or at least if I thought about it back then, I could see myself back then getting like PlayStation Plus.
Let's just be honest here. You're not buying it to get the classic games.
No.
If I want the classic games, I have my way of getting classic games.
You have your clunky old mechanical hard drive full of questionable things.
The Switch needs a dose of Animal Crossing. They did actually just announce Monster Hunter for the Switch, which is a huge thing. Like it's a huge thing. So, I mean, that's good. Nintendo Online user subscribers will have an ongoing access to a library of classic games with. Whoa! What? Hold on. I'm going to highlight this quote and show you. Nintendo Switch Online subscribers will have an ongoing access to a library of classic games with added online play. They're adding online to the classic games? How does that work?
I guess just insert multiplayer to it wherever there was like 1 or 2 player option. I worry more about latency in that.
Yeah, you do bring up a good point, Alien Pickle. It says the problem with Nintendo is that you get maybe 2 to 3 good Mario games, a Zelda game, and maybe a Metroid game. You're paying for first-party exclusives and then crappy ports, and that's what it's been since the Wii. So, I mean, it really depends if you're a Nintendo fan, and I am. So, and to be completely honest, Legend of Zelda was a good investment. So, what?
Wait.
You didn't know I was a Nintendo fan?
You're a Nintendo fan?
Yes.
I didn't know.
You didn't know?
I didn't know.
Look at my shirt. Oh, jeez.
Boing.
Anyway, that's the last one. I think $20 is worth it if you want. Now that I know that the old games have online play, that's kind of cool. Like if you have a friend that used to play all the time, and you live far apart, and you want to just bring back the old memories, that's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Yes, that is another thing I like about Nintendo is their games are solid. Like when they release, they are very good quality, and they've always been that way. But yeah, I think that's it with our show, guys. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks like we're pretty much wrapping it up. On my articles, I'm pretty much at chips, and looks like you're.
We did not hit Computex stuff. We will be doing it next week.
That's right.
Because a lot of things don't have correct information yet, or all of the information yet. Like we were gonna hit on the new Ryzen stuff and the Intel i9s.
We were just overwhelmed, so just give us another time. We will bring you all the juicy facts. Just give us, next time. Until then, this is DB
and Zachary's Drive.
See you next time.